So the challenge that we are working through right now is to create new neural networks. So there's a brand new field that exists over here that we now want to move down. And it isn't known what is in that field. The field is tall grass. No one really knows what is lurking beneath the grass, but that is the choice we are making in order to get out of the rut of this old behavior. So breaking new trails by letting go of what we used to be very comfortable with. Change is the word of the day, change and transformation, and getting out of our comfort zone is a big part of this process. So many of us are being called to break through and carve new trails right now. And of course, this is an unknown where we have to be open to trusting that there is a higher universal guidance system here that is giving us all a helping hand, as I for sure know that to be true. And I use that compass, that internal compass and knowing on a daily basis. So always remaining conscious about my thought patterns, choices, and making choices based on my very own decisions and validation. So when we go through this process, we're going to be noticing, recognizing where we can be pulled into these really dark places. They seem dark anyway, just in terms of our trepidation, our fear, our nervousness about change, our ability to be able to adapt and survive in these new conditions. Am I strong enough? Am I smart enough? Am I creative enough? These are all fears that crop up in the face of massive change. And it's all okay. What is happening though there that we need to be really aware of is the fact that so many of these programs of restriction, of holding back, of not making moves that are in our own best interest are put there by other people, by individuals, by consumption of continued narratives around our education. So many different inputs have come to create a version, and of course, our past experiences have come to bring us to a point of this thinking is who we are, but in fact, they are old versions of ourselves and often versions of other people and their limitations that we have conveniently held on to for them, especially if you're an empath. This is just a natural instinct that we need to be made aware of. But the key thing I want you to remember here is collectively we are removing and understanding the sheer magnitude of these programs. There are a myriad of them that are governing our reality. And these are coming to light every single day if we are able to remain open, to sit with ourselves, to really sit and walk through those painful moments in time, and to really give ourselves the opportunity to cut ourselves off from all of the inundation of so many different messages that try to come in and override our truest understanding, knowing, and nature. So this is a really big theme right now as we keep shifting in and out of this knowing and fear to get to the point of I'm moving forward anyway in a place of self-awareness, and I'm going to walk through this perceived fear in order to find out what is in that field and what is on the other side, because this is a lifetime of opportunity to discover the human self and the physical realm. And that is an exciting opportunity if we allow ourselves to move beyond the restriction and into a field of potentiality and limitlessness that we haven't really had the opportunity to experience, but it is really the adventure of who we truly are. So this is happening collectively here. So wow, this is why so many of the emotions are running high, as coming to terms with some of this stuff, the degree in some cases of the programming, especially gaslighting, so many tactics and manipulation that we didn't recognize as happening in our lives. And when we start to really get an understanding of some of these things, when we really allow these aha moments to come to fruition, we learn that the limitations are on the perception of others. So, and which of course we looked to in a lot of situations to provide us with the direction that we need, that we thought we needed to move in the right direction. But this is all breaking down right now. So the only true thing that we have at this point is really our own knowing. So being brave enough to stand on our own ability to break free of the mold of who we used to be, to fit